No, you could not get other questions. The questions that were asked to that candidate were very simple. Tell me about yourself. Then what do you know about FCCE program? Okay. What do you know about FCCE program? Then what is KYC? What is money laundering? Then again, they asked, it seems, what do you think will be your job role after you're completing 2 years? This is what they asked. Okay, very good. How many of us are for FCCE now here? Out of one is GRS, another is who else? For Aditya Deshpande, you are going for a regular PO or FCCE?
Sir, FCCS, sir.
So Aditya is.
Go in, sir. Go in here.
Sir, I am also there for the SCP program.
No, please raise your hand. FCCE, all of you raise your hand. Depending on number of people, I will change the topic and discuss. 4 people are from FCCE, 4 are from normal.
Me also is FCC, sir.
Please raise your hand. FCCE, raise your hand. You don't know how to raise your hand? Acha, good. It's okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you are from FCCE. So I will spend first 20 minutes in FCCE and try to highlight about it. See, candidates, first and foremost thing, what you should, is it being recorded now? Yeah. Candidates, what you should do is you must go through the advertisement given by them that will tell you about this program. For example, I think this one. This is what it is. That will tell you what is that program. Yeah. So this is all of you, those who are for this program, GRS, Govind, Aditya Deshpande, Yadu Krishna, and all. Can you answer this question? What is this FCCE program? This is the first question. First of all, they will ask you, tell me about yourself. You must talk positively about yourself. And GRS, have you mentioned
Yes,
about
sir.
the previous details in the application?
No, sir.
No, good. Then don't ever talk about it. Okay, whatever it is, don't talk about it.
Sir.
Simply tell, I am so-and-so, I hail from this place, and I have studied this one. I have completed this year, and I am preparing for bank examinations. I have been able to clear the prelims and appearing. I could not appear for the interview. So this is the first time I'm appearing for the interview.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now, all others, Aditya Deshpande, can you tell me some details about this federal integrated program? All of you have studied or not studied in detail. That is, after reading that 3 to 4 pages material, you must be able to talk for at least 2-3 minutes about that. Did you go through that? Aditya Deshpande, tell me.
Yes.
Tell me.
Sir, FCCS, its full form says that Financial Crime Compliance Specialist, where it is a 24 months fully employment program, where we are going through different work opportunities or learning opportunities, is like compliance, risk, and audit. Then it will be a paid employment program. It will not be any kind of internship or like that. So for this, firstly,
No.
all
Don't
you
don't use that. It will not be internship. It is an internship program, integrated program. Yeah, it is an integrated program,
integrated program,
not
yeah,
internship.
not
Yeah,
internship. Yeah,
don't tell that it is not internship and all. बोलने का
okay,
जरूरत नहीं है. Yeah.
sure. So here will be like in this program, first you will be deployed to Bangalore location. There will be some classes, then some trainings will be there. Then on-job trainings will be there, sessions, workshop, and things will be there. And then second year will be your fully on-job work. So like that, you have to work in this federal integrated program. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, GRS.
Yes, sir. Financial Crime Compliance Specialist, also called as the Federal Integrated Program, is a 24-month program in which the candidates will be christened as Financial Crime Compliance Specialist, and they will be providing the knowledge about KYC, AML, and risk and compliance. And this program conduct is of 3 phases. For the first 7 weeks, the candidates will be in Manipal Global Educational Services, an on-campus training of 7 weeks, followed by 17 weeks of on-the-job training and a 2-week refresher in campus and the 26 week of on-the-job training. In this 24 months period, the candidates will be placed initially in Bangalore and may be deployed based upon the administrative requirements. There will be 2 terms in which the candidates will be studying basics of banking, risk compliance, financial crime, and other subjects. It is a paid program. And at the end of the 24 months, the candidates will be given a postgraduate degree in risk and audit, sir.
A diploma will be given to you, and
Yes, sir.
for which I think you have to pay separate fees. That is what they have said. But don't mention about the fees.
That is for the cost of acquisition of CFCS certification, sir, from a globally recognized institute called as
Oh,
No.
Financial
It is
Crime.
different. GRS by we have to pay separately for that certificate.
Yeah. That only I'm trying.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But that certificate is given by a foreign agency,
Yes,
or
sir.
for Acha, whatever it is, you be guided by them. Good, GRS. You told very nicely. Yeah. Now,
Sir, I
yeah.
have I have one doubt, sir. So this program after this program, they give job us.
Yeah, good. Yeah, in fact, 2 or 3 of you have written to me, sir, is this job confirmed or is this job not confirmed? See, actually, it depends on the active involvement you are making in participating in the classes, in the training at the branches, in achieving the target on the field and producing results. They will be having certain parameters for you to achieve, and are you matching somewhere near that? At least if they want you to do 10 number of activities, are you at least doing 5 activities, something like that? They will check it up, and if your attempts are sincere, if you behave properly with the bosses, if you conduct yourself as a nice person, mostly you will be taken into the bank. But supposing you are not reaching targets, you are antagonistic, you are not good to the bosses, you are trying to disown your responsibility, you may not be observed. Do you understand what I mean? All of you, could you follow?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but first and foremost thing, boys, girls, is that be good to others. Always be smiling. You may have enough worries in your mind. You may have your house problems. You may have your education problems, health problems. Everything will be there, but don't bring them into work. You must always be smiling, and learn the work and do the job. But from what questions they have asked, I could know. They are asking, you must have seen the videos. Please be following the videos I am posting. Please follow the videos I am posting. I have posted one video about questions asked to a candidate about KYC and other things. So please go through that. And now going by that interview experience, I expect the following questions. Please take your notebook and write down these questions. Number 1 is routine question about yourself. Number 2, what do you know about Federal Bank? So for this question, you have to answer only plus points that you know about Federal Bank, their achievements in the year as on 31st March 2023, and their achievements, their awards, whatever they have
Also, sir,
received, and their new
they
schemes, if any. Yeah. You
they
have to,
declare their financial audit, sir.
pardon?
Federal Bank declare their financial audit
Acha.
from financial year 2002 to 2003.
Yeah, they have already declared. Good.
And they, yes, sir, and they have profit 990 crores, which is higher.
903 crores.
Yes, sir. And 67% year-on-year growth, sir, in their profit.
Year on year means last quarter, what was the result? This quarter, what is the result? Compared to that, it is 67% higher. Very good. Good. So you must be
Sir,
able
one
to.
more question.
Yeah.
Like actually, I've just seen website. I've the open website. In this awards and achievement is given year wise. So the interviewer asks about the awards that
You
we
tell
have to,
about the recent awards.
not like not past
No,
also we have to include.
not necessary. Tell about 22,
Okay.
23. That's more than sufficient. And if there is something very important in 21, 22, tell that there is one award, greatest place to work, something that and all you
Yeah,
mention.
GTPW. Yeah.
Yeah, that one you should tell. Okay. So this is what it is. First question is, tell me about yourself. So tell me about your Federal Bank. After that, next question will be invariably, what do you know about FCCE program? That is what we are studying now. We have studied all that. So based on this, you make a small write-up in your notebook in about 10 lines about the program. What it is, briefly, 10 lines or 15 lines you write and keep it ready with you so that you can tell that. After that, regular questions will come.
This
What
I can find on the website, like FCC program.
Yeah. This has been copied only from there. Hello. This one.
Yeah.
This one, I didn't copy it. Some other candidate copied it and gave it to me. 1 minute. Shall I copy it now in my downloads? Yeah, I'm keeping it there. I think I must have given it in Federal Bank. I'm not sure whether I have given or not. Yeah. Yes. Why it is not coming? No. About the program 6 PDF already exists. I have stored so many about the program so many times, so it's not required. I can give you any time. If you are not able to
Like
see,
in my case, it's a campus placement. So they will ask about the FCC.
No. Campus placement is different. That's why I cautioned you. First 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I will talk about FCCE. Later on, next 20 minutes, I will come for our campus program. In the first 20 minutes, when I'm talking about FCCE, some of these things are very much relevant for your campus also, about your bank. You need campus recruitment people need not know about FCCE. They need not know about it. But they should know about the questions that we are now discussing. Number 1, what do you know about KYC? What do you know about KYC? Why KYC? How KYC? When KYC? like this. And in that GRS, are you aware of KYC requirements? Say minimum risk, medium risk, say high risk. These points, are you aware of that? Hello? GRS. GRS. Are you able to hear me, other candidates? Candidates, are you able to hear me, or my mic is switched off? Oh, your internet connection is unstable. Oh, I think my internet connection got disconnected. So it was not, you are not able to hear me. Na?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Now it is fine. GRS, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Regarding KYC, do you know, can you remember about that? At what intervals we should renew the KYC depending on low risk, minimum risk, high risk, and all that? Do you have any idea about it?
Yes, sir. I have according to KYC, there is 3 classifications, sir. Low risk, medium risk, and high risk, sir. In low risk conditions, the documents have to be updated once in 10 years, I think so, sir.
Correct. I know that. Correct.
But in medium risk.
Now, please tell low risk or low risk category. What are these categories? Which accounts are classified as low risk category?
Low risk categories means salaried individuals, like that, sir.
Salaried individuals, then married women, then minors deposit accounts. Such of these accounts where there is not too much operations. The only condition is if the operations are more in huge amounts, then you should be cautioned. Okay, that is low risk. Medium risk?
Medium risk is self-employed persons and persons who receive money from abroad, like that, sir.
Okay, non-resident accounts. Okay, then
yes, sir.
High risk?
High risk political individuals who are in politics, non-resident customers, trust charities and NGOs. Yes, sir. Mainly politically exposed persons, sir, of foreign origin.
And other accounts where there are transactions in huge amounts.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So these are in that case, you have to renew it every 2 years.
Yes, sir. 2 years.
In the case of medium, you have to renew it once in 8 years.
Yes, sir.
This is the condition given. And now we will move on to the next question. What is money laundering? Kiran, can you tell me what is money laundering? Is the sound okay? Are you able to hear me, Kiran?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, money laundering is a process that usually criminals and offenders use to in an attempt to hide their illegal source of income, like that. So that's why they used to make black money and others from foreign countries and anything like that to make into a white money. Process like that is money laundering.
Very good. Can anyone try to improve? What is money laundering?
Yes, sir. Yes. Money laundering is a process in which some people who don't pay tax or who who hide their income from other sources like business, like their self business self business profit, and they turn their profit into white money. That's what money laundering is.
Prevention of money laundering. In fact, there is a diploma course itself on anti-money laundering. Yeah. Here I am having certain questions. This will be useful for you. Status of money laundering situation of money laundering in India. Further, during the financial years 2012-23 and 2021-22, Enforcement Directorate received a total of 3,985 complaints under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act and 24,893 under the Civil Law of Foreign Exchange Management Act, FEMA. Okay. What is the biggest money laundering in India? What is money laundering? Famous money laundering cases. Please note down: Kingfisher Airlines, Vijay Mallya; Punjab National Bank fraud case, Nirav Modi; Satyam scam, Ramalinga Raju; then Sarada Group of Financial Scandal. But if you can know about the details, fine. Otherwise, you get to know the names at least. What is the biggest
Yes,
money?
sir.
Yeah.
ABG Shipyard.
ABG Shipyard, that is coming under the frauds, not under money laundering, probably. That is why they have not given it here. Understand? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Maybe that also involves money laundering, but that is not given here. What is the biggest money laundering country? Afghanistan. The country with the highest money laundering is Afghanistan. Then what are the examples of money laundering cases? They have given some more cases here. Hari Narayan Rai versus State of Jharkhand. Then Vinod Malawar versus Enforcement Directorate. But this much detail is not required for you. Simply know it is making black money into white money. Black money is one for which income tax has not been paid, or it is an income received through corruption or wrong means, not accounted income. Who handles money laundering in India? It is handled by Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. How much black money is caught in India? Today claimed that it had verified letter confirming $8 billion in black money was in UBS bank account. And the government of India too has verified this with UBS. UBS is a which bank? I think it's a bank in Switzerland. Correct, Switzerland. That is a very big bank. That bank only has taken over Credit Suisse. That bank only has taken over Credit Suisse. What is the biggest scandal in India? Vijay Mallya. But that is nothing. Nowadays, you have much bigger cases. ABG Shipyard and all have come. I have posted a video on that. Please go through that. Yeah. This much care must be sufficient for money laundering, for KYC. But here you must know for KYC what we do. We ask for any one of the 6 documents, like say passport, then driving license, then voter ID, then Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Card, then next one Aadhaar card, the last one is PAN card. PAN card alone cannot be used for opening of the accounts. Then address proof has to be obtained. Address proof can be telephone bill, electricity bill, or ration card, like that. Okay, very good. Best is Aadhaar card. Best is Aadhaar card. So this is one question which is very certain. They will ask in different forms. Same thing, they can put it in different ways. And after this is over, next question comes: what are the crimes that are committed on banks? Now, can anyone tell me what are the crimes that are committed on banks?
Yes, sir.
Fishing,
Fishing, and
yeah.
Wishing and ATM swapping. आधार कार्ड लिंक जो मैसेज होते हैं इनका भी फ्रॉड होता है. So that's
yeah, frauds are committed on banks by major ways, like say actual robbery. robbery itself. Somebody comes with the pistol and asks you to that one. Then the crimes are committed on banks by different means, like say, when they are giving house property as security, they give you false documents. They give you false documents, or the documents are given not by real person, by a say a person who is not genuine, fake person. So that one. Number two, in the case of genuine documents being there, genuine borrower being there, he will raise the value of the property. He will raise the value of property in collusion with the engineer of the bank. He will bribe the engineer to raise the value from 2 crores to 20 crores and then raise out of that 15 crores loan against it. So that is one. Then another type of fraud is in the case of, that is what I told you, is in the case of mortgage, where giving false documents, increasing the value. Then another problem they do is they give original document, etc., but they will raise duplicate documents from registrar and then arrange for selling that property to somebody else. So the property itself goes away from you. That is one thing. So these are the type of frauds that are done in mortgages normally. Apart from that, another type of security is pledge. This comes especially in the case of gold loan. You must have seen where jewel is offered to us as security, and that security, the appraiser is appraising it and giving it to us. The problem can start from the appraiser himself. The appraiser is a cheat. He tries to bring some different people with fake jewels and raises loan against it in huge amounts. That is one. Then the customer himself comes and gives the fake jewel. The appraiser is not able to identify. It happened like that recently in Tamil Nadu, where some people made very good jewels from Coimbatore, the plating it on top with gold, and inside that it is all copper or something like that. Such jewels were given to the bank, and the appraiser himself could not identify this mistake, and their loans were granted. So this is another type of fraud where fake jewels are being given, or covering gold is being given. But in respect of open cash credit means, say, giving security of properties available with us in the factory or office. There, when the statement is given for higher amounts. He will be having only 2 crore property, but he will give a statement for 10 crore. And bank people also will go for inspection. They will just go around, see, take rasgulla or take tea, coffee, and then come back approving it. Knowingly, unknowingly. There may be collusion by the bank manager himself or bank officer himself. That is different. But where the bank officer is not responsible in the sense he sees that, but he is doing inspection in a wrong way. He is not doing pakka inspection. So that is one way for raising the value of property in open cash credit, or it can be key cash credit. Key cash credit is a facility where the goods are kept under the godown, lock and key of the bank. That stock itself, they will have big barrels stating so much oil is there, so much rice is there, but inside that you will not have sufficient quantity of goods. They may be empty drums or some such thing. So this type of frauds can also be committed on bank. This is the thing. Then another type of security taken is hypothecation. Hypothecation is happening under OCC and also under vehicle loans. Under this scheme, Under the vehicle loan scheme, the owner tries to sell the property to somebody else, changes the name of the number of the vehicle. So many types of frauds they can do. So these are the types of frauds that are committed on the bank. Then from the angle of bank compliance means bank must perform what is expected of it. Number one, say the KYC requirement. Number two, deduction of tax at source. Deduction of tax at source that should be done by the bank, and the bank should remit the tax deducted at source. Where whenever the bank is paying a rent over 2,40,000 in a year, they are supposed to deduct tax at source and remit it to the government. Then in respect of certain services, banks are getting GST collection. So GST collection must be remitted to the government promptly. Likewise, whatever the banks are supposed to comply with, they must comply and report. Similarly, another type of compliance is what I told you already, namely about retaining 4.5% as cash balance in the account with the Reserve Bank of India. 4.5% of net demand and time liabilities. We have to maintain, and if we are not maintaining, we have to pay the penalty. That is why banks are supposed to send every week on Friday before the next Wednesday. They have to submit the statement to Reserve Bank of India. So that is one where CRR is not to be maintained, not maintained, it's a problem. Similarly, SLR maintenance. SLR means statutory liquidity ratio, 18% of net demand and time liabilities to be kept in the form of cash, gold, or government securities. It can be kept with the bank itself, and you have to give the details. If you are not maintaining it, you are liable. So this is also one of the requirements to be followed by the banks, namely statutory liquidity requirements. Apart from that, what else? Let me come. Next one is, in the case of foreign exchange transactions, we are supposed to follow what is given under the Foreign Exchange Management Act. I don't know what is the year. Anybody remembers what is the year? FEMA Act number, year? Anybody?
1999, sir.
1999. Okay. FEMA Act 1999. According to that, see, therein it is told that whenever a person goes abroad for temporary trip, you can give him $3,000 per person in cash, and they can take balance in the form of, say, travelers checks, etc. And all in all, totally one person shall not remit more than $250,000 per year. And in the FEMA Act, there are details given. If you are going to buy magazine from abroad, you can remit this much dollars without reference to Reserve Bank of India. If you are going for medical checkup, you can take this much money with you without reference to Reserve Bank of India. Likewise, they have given restrictions for different type of transactions. If you are remitting money to your gifts abroad, you can remit up to this. Bank should follow the rules and regulations given in the FEMA Act. Not all banks are authorized to do it. Only those banks which are authorized to do it, they are known as authorized dealers. And in India, we have authorized dealers in the form of foreign exchange. And you also have in hotels and outside shops, authorized money changers. They are permitted, authorized money changers. They normally don't have savings account, current account and all, but they will purchase foreign currency, they will sell foreign currency to you. In all these cases, we should not do any violation. For example, in the case of bank account, NRE accounts, it is non-resident external account wherein the remittance has to be made only in terms of foreign currency. Remittance has to be made only in terms of foreign currency. And if local currency is paid into that account, that is a violation. So banks should exercise caution in this regard also. So likewise, whatever we are supposed to do as per law, we must do that. When we don't do that, that is violation. Maybe it is on the part of the bank or on the part of the customer. And the crimes are committed by the customers or non-customers or by bank employees themselves. So as FCCE people, you are supposed to go through the records and identify what are all the problems committed and identify the nature of mistakes and try to report it to the higher authorities who will suggest a remedial action. So this is the job role of a FCCE. Your job role is to go through the records, identify about the violation in respect of opening of the accounts, operation of the accounts, and other details, and in respect of remittances, etc. And right today, what happened? Did any of you see the branches outside? Was there a big crowd because of that money changing? No. GRS, what happened in Madurai?
Sir,
GRS?
hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What happened in Madurai today? Branches were having crowd or not?
Yes, sir. I went today to my nearby branch of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, sir. There is crowd, sir.
Large
People are showing very much interest in exchanging their old notes, sir.
Acha, the lot of how many people were there in the queue? 10, 20, 30, 40?
Yes, sir. More 15 to 20 members were there, sir.
Mm.
We went to withdraw some of myself and my friend went to withdraw 50,000 from the bank, sir. So we waited for more than 45 minutes, sir. They didn't call us for giving the money, sir.
Oh, that much time. Very good. But the number must be more in banks like State Bank of India and others, where what will happen now? The government has told that you need not give any form, fill up any form. So that is one way good for the bank. They don't have to enter it in the register or enter it in the computer and all. But then the moneyed people, what they will do, they will hire people who will stand in queue for exchange, and they will give them some nominal commission for that also. So that is what is going to happen. And again, I don't know what will be the result of this. Yeah. So this is these are maximum cases I'm able to think of for directly relevant for FCCE. But whatever I have been talking now is very much relevant for our PO recruitment also. In the case of PO recruitment, now before that, any doubts from those who are in FCCE? Any doubts? Aditya?
सर इट्स प्राजक्ता आई हैव मतलब डाउट नहीं है मेरा, बस एक जनरल क्वेश्चन है. रिसेंटली वो कर्नाटका बैंक का क्लर्क का रिक्रूट नोटिफिकेशन आउट था. ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द स्टूडेंट क्लियर द प्री एंड अप्लाई फॉर इंटरव्यू, बट एक ग्रुप था, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 500 स्टूडेंट ऐड हो गए उस पे. किसी का भी सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ था, और उनमें से कुछ आईबीपीएस पीओ की भी रिजल्ट है, इवन आरआरबी पीओ की भी रिजल्ट है, मतलब वो थे अच्छे कैंडिडेट थे. सो इज दैट ट्रू कि जो साउथ इंडिया के बैंक होते हैं they do some partiality with us, like Maharashtrian student. I
Uh,
just have that fear, and here are some rumors about that.
Yeah, I know.
Real,
Has the result been announced now recently?
sir, that's almost so many months. मतलब जब आया था ना वो कर्नाटका क्लर्क का, तब की
Last
बात है
year.
ये.
That was last year.
Yes sir, yes sir, last year.
But this year recruitment result has not come. They have already conducted interview for probationary officers. For that result has not come. Now regarding your question, some of this can be recorded, some of this cannot be recorded. 1 minute. Where am I? 1 minute, hold on. You know,